Good morning, students. Our today's topic is complex permanent tissues. Now, as we have already discussed about permanent tissues and simple permanent tissues, we have already done. Complex permanent tissues are those tissues which are not of same type of cells. It is made up of more than one type of cells. Till now, we have read all the tissues which are made up of single type of cells. But here we are going to learn about complex permanent tissues which are made up of more than one type of cells. And the most common example of this is xylem and phloem. And they are both conducting tissues. Conducting tissues means they both help in the transportation of water, minerals, food, etc. And together they constitute a vascular bundle. So, collectively, they both are known as vascular bundle of the plant. Actually, xylem and phloem are having so many differences between them. So, first of all, let us read about xylem. Xylem consists of four type of cells: tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. The cells have thick walls and many of them are dead cells. So as you can see that xylem are made up of four type of cells. Out of these four, three are dead and only one cell is living, that is xylem parenchyma. And tracheids, vessels and xylem fibers are dead cells. Tracheids and vessels are tubular structures. You see here, this is the diagram of tracheids and vessels. They are tubular structures and they are having pits. They are having pores. And what is the function of this? That they help in the transportation. See, this allows them to transport water and minerals vertically, means upward or downward, basically from bottom to top, because it absorbs water and minerals. The roots absorb water and minerals and they transport them from bottom to top. So vertically they help in this conduction, and because of this reason only they are having pits. The parenchyma stores food and helps in the sideways conduction of water. साइडवेज जो लेटरल कंडक्शन है वो उसमें भी हेल्प करते हैं इसे, एंड दे आर ऑल्सो हेल्प इन द स्टोरेज ऑफ फूड. दिस इज द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ parenchyma. Parenchymatous cells we have already studied, right? So that is why parenchyma का काम वही है, that it stores food. And fibers are mainly supportive in function, so they help in the they basically provide support to the plant. So these are the four main functions of the xylem tissues. Now come to phloem. Phloem is made up of again four type of elements, that is sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma. But the difference is that phloem is having, it is made up of four type of elements and out of these three are living and one is dead, and that is phloem fiber. Phloem fiber is dead cell, rest three are living cells. So this is the difference between xylem and phloem. In xylem, three are dead and one is living, and in phloem, one is dead and three are living cells. And again the same function, phloem parenchyma, because it is a parenchymatous cells, they are again help in the storage of food. Sieve tubes, companion cells and phloem fibers. Phloem fibers again they provide support to the plant, and companion cells and sieve tubes are mainly responsible for the transportation of food. And where the food is made by the plant? In the leaves. So from the leaves it transport food to all the parts of the plant, and this is also called translocation of food. The function, that is translocation of food means transport of food from leaves to other parts of the plant with the help of phloem is called translocation of food. Again you can see here, this is the picture of phloem. You can see sieve plates, sieve tubes, phloem parenchyma and companion cells. As you can see, companion cells, companion means sathi, friend. So it actually give company to phloem parenchyma and sieve tubes, so that it can help in the transportation of food. And the sieve means chalni, having pores. You must have seen. So you can see these are sieve plates. They all are having pores, so that food can easily transport it from one cell to another. So in this way they create a channel, a transport system, so that it can transport both food and water and minerals to one part of the plant to another part. There are so many differences between xylem and phloem. Xylem is unidirectional, while phloem is multidirectional, or you can say bidirectional also, in two ways. It provides transportation of food in two ways, while xylem is only provide this thing, water and minerals, only in one way. Second difference is that xylem provides water and minerals. It transports water and minerals from one part to the another, while phloem transports food from leaves to other part of the plant. Then xylem actually involves passive transportation. Passive transportation means it does not, while transportation it does not spend energy. इस पे कोई एनर्जी खर्च नहीं होती. But in case of phloem, it involves active transportation. It means that whenever it transports food in the form of ions from one part to the another, it involves expenditure of energy in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate, and that is why it involves active transportation. Then xylem are having four, it is made up of four type of elements. Out of that, three are dead and one is living. In case of phloem, it is out of four, three are living and one is made of dead cells. So these are all the main differences between xylem and phloem, and it is also very important from the exam point of view. So you have to learn it and write it in your notebook about the differences between plants and cells. Okay, and also you have to draw the diagrams in your notebook, whatever important diagrams we have done regarding this topic, plant tissues. See, you can see parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, then xylem, phloem. Draw all these diagrams in your notebook and complete the work. Solve in-text questions. I hope you can now answer these questions. If you have any doubt, please ask. So now your plant tissues topic is completed. In the next video, I will start animal tissues. Thank you.